Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So things are official. We are in the closing process of our home. We accepted an offer and will be closing shortly. And as such, we will no longer have a place to live. So we went out and we bought a camper trailer because our plan is to move down south to Tennessee to start our next journey and chapter of our life. And so we will be moving from Michigan down south, and we're going to buy a piece of land, and we're going to get a single or double wide, and then eventually build a home. And we're not sure if this will be our forever piece of land that we buy initially or just a stepping stone. But alas, we are making this transition. And the market is in the place where it needed to be for our home to sell. So we decided to take the jump. As such, we just bought our camper trailer, which I'm hanging out in right now. And we're planning on doing a reno with it. So I kind of wanted to do a little before video and then kind of take you along this journey and record it for myself so I can see the transition process for our camper. I'm really excited about this project. I feel like I might not be thinking about how much work needs to go into it in a very short amount of time. So we'll see how ongoing this journey is. I'm also very, very hot right now because it is the middle of September in Michigan, and it's that weird fall time, and my door is gonna slam. It's that weird transition time in fall where the morning is super cool and then it's super hot in the evening. So it's like sweater weather in the morning and short weather in the evening. So that's where we're at right now. And if you've ever been in a camper trailer or owned one, you know that, especially if your AC doesn't work and you have an old one, you know that it can get very hot and humid. And our AC does not work the best. So I'm just going to kind of take you on a little bit of a tour of our trailer, and that way you can kind of see and get an idea of where we're going to be living for like the next half a year, I guess, and kind of why we chose to purchase this trailer. And I will say as well that there are some things that I already kind of started to do to prep for renovation. So this is not exactly how we purchased it, but it is pretty close. We just got it, so we haven't dived in too much. But I will say we spent $3,500 for it. It's a 1999 Hornet, and I don't know like if Hornet is the brand or if that's the model, or like I'm not quite sure what that is. I think Hornet might be the model, and then there's a make, or yeah, I'm not sure what that is though. But in any case, we were looking for something that had a slide out, ideally. We were looking for something that was at least 30 feet long. We were looking for bunk beds, and we wanted a master bedroom that was isolated, that had some sort of division from the rest of the camper. So those were the main things we were looking for. We also needed to find a trailer that was not a fifth wheel because our truck could not pull a fifth wheel. I don't remember, like a certain ton it needed to be, and it couldn't pull that much. So we ended up getting a camper trailer. And $3,500 for what we got was a really big deal, but there were a couple things like the AC that like it turns on, it just does not blow very well. So there is some money from a working standpoint that needs to go into it, in addition to what we want to do like remodeling wise. So with that being said, let's take a little look-see around. So from where I'm standing in the doorway. So it is currently, it has the slide out right now, and you can see that there's a pretty decent amount of space like for my kids to crawl around in. So that's nice. We're really glad for that. But it has very outdated like furnishings. There were these really kind of horrendous balances, I don't know what they're called, especially these ones that were like kind of over there that had like a similar pattern. They were very boxy and kind of ugly curtain type things. And so I just took those down, and that's what we did for that renovation process. But this is really nice because not only do we have the slide out here, but this bed pulls out. So this can pull out into, or I'm sorry, this couch can pull out into a bed. And then there's also this kind of like shelving unit back here, which is nice because you do not necessarily have a coffee table, which I'm still kind of undecided if I want to get a little skinny coffee table to put there or just kind of let the space be the space. But it does pull out. The other thing that's nice is that storage wise, this is magnetic. So it comes off and you have all that storage down there. Then you have over here is the dinette, and you also have storage underneath. So I just kind of pushed a few things in there. And then over here is, actually, I'll show you this first. This is the kitchen area. So you have a sink with an extended countertop area here. So you actually have like a double-sided sink there. Some storage, some cabinets. You've got your oven and your stove top here, a range and a microwave, and a fridge, and a freezer. And this is one of the things that our fridge is not working, the control panel. There's a piece of it that's broken, so we're working on getting that fixed. And then over here are the bunks, but these are the kind of like, sort of like valance type things that were on the windows. So there are the bunks, very spacious twins. This is the bathroom. Hello. So you have a full shower, a vanity. This opens up for like some storage. And then on this side, you can see here, a fuller view of it, you have like a closet space. And then this is another little closet area. So then coming down here, you've got that little, I don't even know what you'd call it, table with some storage down there and a radio that doesn't work. And then you come into the master bed room area, and there's this that pulls. And then this weird funky looking mirror thing up there. And then some storage, some shelving. This is something, we did not buy it like this. We just pulled that out, and I will explain that in a minute. Here's the master bed. It looks like a queen. And then if you pull it up, there's storage underneath, which is nice. So, but what ended up happening was the structural interior of the whole trailer is actually very good. There's no water damage in the ceiling, but there was some rotten walls. Not very many. The bedroom had the most, and so we're cutting those out and we're putting new, I guess, wall interior in along with insulation. So that's part of the stuff we're doing. But yeah, I'm planning on painting things. We're planning on putting new flooring in. We're planning on probably pulling this carpet up, especially if we cannot clean that. But yeah, I'm planning on replacing hardware for the cabinets. I'm planning on replacing light fixtures. I'm still kind of getting inspiration for how this is all gonna go and how I was originally thinking I was gonna do it. I might not do it that way any longer. So we will see. I'm still kind of up in the air and trying to figure that out. But I did kind of want to give you a little tour before we start really diving into renovations so you can see what we're up against and the befores and afters. I will also show you the exterior. So here's the exterior, and this is the side with the door. So this is, I think, the control panel thingy is here. I don't remember what this is, but I do know that down here there's some storage in this area. Which actually, if you can see that cubby, that's where the bottom of the master bed goes. And then it also has a, like, oh, I don't know what it's called, like a canopy thing that comes out. Here's the other side of that storage, which I don't know what all that stuff is, but. And then there's the slide out. And we do have a broken window, so that will end up needing to get fixed. There's some more storage here, which is kind of like a weird little thing, but very nice to have. And then this is locked. We didn't get a key for it, so we actually have to have a locksmith come out and get us the key. But yeah. I think my dog just hopped up. I'm like hearing stuff. Oh, it's Landon with one sock on still. I'm taking a video of the camper trailer. Were you in there? Huh? Were you in there, or was Gatsby in there? I heard someone walking around.
I was trying to see if you were in there. Hey, I know how to shut it up like that.
Yep. So, yeah.
Can you take a video?
And we're back right to where you found me at the start of this video. So yeah, I just wanted to thank you for coming along this little tour with me. I'm excited to show you how things evolve and change and all the fun stuff that we get to do with it along the way. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.